Welcome to this SkillPad video resource where we make learning simple. In this video, we are going to look at processing foods from vegetable seeds. Seeds are incredible little powerhouses you find inside your favorite vegetables. We're talking pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, squash seeds, pepper seeds, and many others. For too long, these beauties have been chucked in the bin, which is just bonkers. They are absolutely packed with goodness, full of protein, healthy fats, vitamins and minerals. Think of them as little nuggets of pure energy just waiting to be unlocked. Turning these overlooked gems into proper tasty food is what it's all about. It's sustainable, it's clever, and most importantly, it's delicious. This isn't some complicated high-tech science, I promise you. It's about getting back to basics, using what nature gives us, being a bit creative in the kitchen. For you guys studying nutrition and food tech, this is brilliant stuff. You get to see the whole journey, from a humble seed to a fantastic product you can actually sell. It's a chance to get your hands dirty, learn some proper skills, and understand food on a whole new level. First things first, let's talk about choosing your seeds. You can't just grab any old seed and expect magic to happen. You want to start with the good stuff. Look for seeds from organic or locally grown vegetables if you can. Pumpkin seeds, squash seeds, big, easy to handle and packed with flavor. Sunflower seeds, a crowd pleaser. Don't be afraid to get a bit adventurous. Bell pepper seeds, watermelon seeds, tomato seeds. They might need a bit more prep. The key is to make sure they are fresh and clean. Once you've got your hands on some lovely seeds, you'll need to separate them from the vegetable pulp. For something like a pumpkin, you just scoop them out. It's going to be a bit messy and stringy, but that's all part of the fun, isn't it? Get your hands in there and pull the seeds away from all that fleshy gunk. A good rinse in a colander under cold running water will help get rid of any stubborn bits. You want your seeds to be as clean as possible before you move on to the next step. This initial cleaning is super important because any leftover pulp can go moldy and spoil your whole batch. Now let's talk about the kit you'll need. You don't need a load of fancy, expensive gadgets. A simple food processor will suffice. Now that your seeds are clean and dry, it's time for the exciting bit, the processing. The first thing we often do is toast them. Spread your clean seeds in a single layer on a baking tray. Pop them into a preheated oven at about 160 degrees Celsius or a preheated frying pan. Keep a close eye on them. They can go from perfectly golden to burnt in a flash. Give the tray a good shake every 5 minutes. After about 15 to 20 minutes, they should be lightly browned. That beautiful aroma is your cue that they're ready. Next up, let's talk about grinding your seeds to make flour. A seed flour is a fantastic gluten-free alternative you can use in baking. Once your toasted seeds have cooled down completely, tip them into your food processor or a high-speed blender. You want to use the pulse function here. Give them short, sharp bursts of power rather than just letting it run. This stops the seeds from getting too hot and releasing their oils, which would turn your flour into a paste. Keep pulsing until you get a fine, sandy texture. You can then pass it through a sieve to get rid of any bigger bits for a really fine, professional quality flour. How about making some lovely seed butter? It's so easy, you'll wonder why you ever bought it. For this, you'll want to keep that blender running. Put your toasted seeds into the food processor and just let it whiz away. It'll go from a coarse powder to clumpy to a thick ball, then transform into a smooth, creamy seed butter. And now, let us look at the rules that govern the food preparation process. First rule of food prep: cleanliness is king. Wash your hands properly with soap and warm water before touching seeds. Clean work surfaces, clean chopping boards, clean bowls, clean any equipment you're using. We don't want any nasty bacteria gate-crashing our seed party. Cross-contamination is a real no-no. If you've handled raw meat or other risky ingredients, give everything a proper scrub down before starting on seeds. When using blenders and food processors, be sensible. These machines are powerful. Treat them with respect. Never stick your fingers or a spoon into a machine while it's running. Always use the lid and wait for the blades to stop completely before opening. When drying or toasting in ovens, use proper oven gloves. Those trays get seriously hot. Burns will ruin your session. Let's talk about allergies. Seeds are common allergens. Be aware if you plan to share or sell nuts or dairy products. Avoid cross-contamination. Use separate, dedicated utensils if you can. When you label your products, clearly state they contain seeds. It's a legal requirement and keeps people safe. Always be upfront about ingredients and add a use-by date. Next, let us look at how to create delicious food products. You've done the hard work of processing, and now you have these amazing ingredients: toasted seeds, seed flours, and seed butters. Let's turn them into proper, sellable products. One of the simplest and most popular things to make is flavored roasted seeds. Take your toasted pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds, toss them with a bit of olive oil and your favorite spices: paprika, cumin, chili flakes, garlic powder, or for sweet, cinnamon and a drizzle of maple syrup. Roast them again for a few minutes until the spices are fragrant. Happy days. Next, let's think about seed bars or energy balls. In a bowl, mix your seed flour or whole toasted seeds with dates, honey or nut butter as a binder. Add dried fruit, oats or chocolate chips for texture and flavor. Press into a tray and chill for bars or roll into energy balls. No-bake options are brilliant. Don't forget about your beautiful seed butters. Jars of sunflower or pumpkin seed butter are fantastic products. Swirl in honey for sweetness, cocoa for chocolate, or make a savory version with roasted garlic and herbs. Different flavors help your products stand out. People love to try new things. Another brilliant idea is to create a seed-based granola or muesli. Mix with oats, nuts, and coconut. Drizzle with oil and maple syrup. Bake on a low heat until golden and crispy, stirring occasionally. Once cooled, fold in dried fruit and jar up. Beautiful breakfast or snack product. As regards packaging and selling your products, think about your brand. Do you want to identify with a rustic and natural or sleek and modern brand? Craft labels, clear bags or glass jars, each tells a different story. For seed butters, glass jars are ideal. Fill, seal and show the product nicely. Good lighting makes a huge difference. Your label must include name of product, full ingredient list with allergens highlighted, net weight, contact details, and a best before date. Finally, let us discuss some simple recipes to get you started. Right, you've got your products. Now let's use them. First up, a super simple salad dressing using that beautiful seed oil you made. In a jam jar, pour about 3 tablespoons of your pumpkin seed oil, or about 3 tablespoons of your sunflower seed oil. Add 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, and a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Add a tiny pinch of salt and pepper, put the lid on, and give it a really good shake. That's it. A nutty, delicious dressing for any green salad. Next, pimp your breakfast with some seed flour. Try making simple, healthy pancakes. Measure about 100 grams of seed flour. Add 1 mashed banana, 1 egg, and a splash of milk, dairy or plant-based. Mix to a thick batter and drop spoonfuls into a hot pan. Cook a couple of minutes per side until golden. Serve with a dollop of yogurt, fresh berries, and a drizzle of honey. A proper powerhouse breakfast. Snack time, creamy seed butter. Take a crisp apple and slice it into wedges. Big dollop of homemade sunflower or pumpkin seed butter. Dip and enjoy. Healthy, satisfying snack. Or spread on rice cakes or sourdough toast. Finally, sprinkle toasted seeds on roasted veg for crunch. Roast butternut, carrots or broccoli. When you've got 5 minutes left, pull the tray, scatter a generous handful of spiced toasted seeds over the veg, and pop the tray back in for a final toasty hit. That extra toasty crunch and nutty flavor lifts the dish. Simple trick, fantastic texture and nutrition. And that's a job well done. Thank you for using this SkillPad video resource. We hope it opened your eyes to the immense benefits of vegetable seeds. Come with us as we wade through the world of nutrition and food technology for your learning pleasure. We hope to see you again soon.